Hey there, folks! You know that saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. You probably first heard it back in kindergarten. I still live with my mom, so I'm told that every day. While this expression can be irritating, there is some truth to it. Today we'll be talking about why you should eat an apple every day. We know not all of you have apples on a list of your favorite foods, but dang, are they good for you? Do they assist in weight loss? How about heart benefits? Can apples really prevent type 2 diabetes or even cancer? We're talking all that and more. Number 1. Apples supply your body with great nutrients. When it comes to your health, apples are a nutrient goldmine. Just biting into one means opening a floodgate of amazing health benefits. For those of you who aren't apple enthusiasts, prepare to have your mind changed. For starters, the average medium-sized apple is around 72 calories. You're also looking at around 13% of your daily fiber intake. And let's not forget about vitamins. Eating one apple means you're receiving about 6 milligrams of vitamin C, which is 11% of your recommended intake for the day. There's also satisfying amounts of manganese, potassium, vitamin K, and copper. Now, you may be saying to yourself, sure, apples have a lot of nutrients, but you said benefits. What benefits will eating an apple a day provide me with? Well, let's get into that. Number 2, eating apples can help you lose weight. Geez, apples are looking better already, aren't they? One of the great benefits of eating any fruit is potential weight loss. Apples are surprisingly filling. Because of their high fiber content, this fruit will make you feel full for a longer period of time. Not to mention all the water you're consuming by eating a single one. A study conducted in 2009 focused on people who began their meal by eating sliced apples. As it turns out, they consumed 200 calories less than people who didn't eat apples before meals. The average woman needs about 2,000 calories per day, while the average man should have 2,500. In order to lose weight, it is recommended that you subtract 500 calories from your daily diet. If your schedule is a little hectic and you have zero time to head to the gym, have no fear. Munching on an apple is a great place to start the weight loss process. Number 3. Apples lower your risk of diabetes. Diabetes is listed among the world's most glaring health concerns. Did you know that an estimated 1 in 3 adults in the United States is pre-diabetic? No kidding! By 2013, around 382 million people around the world are estimated to have diabetes. That number is predicted to shoot to almost 600 million by 2035. For those of you concerned about diabetes, you may want to consult a doctor. But in the kitchen, you can start eating apples. Research has linked the consumption of apples to decreasing a person's risk of diabetes. Take this one study, for example. This piece of research from 2011 focused on people who ate one apple every day, as well as one group who didn't. By the end, those who ate apples had a 28% less chance of diabetes. You see, apples contain a type of soluble fiber called pectin. This acid is released into the bloodstream, helping to maintain a proper level of blood sugar. So it's safe to say that when it comes to fighting the risk of diabetes, apples are on your side. There's no way you can say no to one now, or can you? Well, how's this for a confidence boost? Number 4. Apples potentially prevent cancer. Now, let me quickly say that this is not a certainty. Many studies have simply pointed towards this claim being true. For instance, lab studies have shown that several compounds found in apples have the potential to prevent cancer from growing. Keep in mind, further studies are needed to confirm this. Apples contain several nutrients and polyphenols that may very well assist in cancer prevention. The apple peel even carries chemical compounds of its own. These are known as triterpenoids, which, as evidence suggests, may help battle cancer as well as several other diseases. A study conducted back in 2005 suggested that people who scarfed down one apple a day had a 20% lower risk of colorectal cancer and an 18% less risk of breast cancer. But before you get excited and go on an apple splurge at the grocery store, you must remember that further research is required. Still not convinced that apples are the way to go? Well, don't you worry, because we've got plenty of other great points you'll want to hear. Before we continue, have you been concerned with the overall state of your health? Perhaps you should check out our video discussing 7 foods that prevent Alzheimer's disease. Do you have kids? Are you searching for better ways to detect health issues in your little ones? Click on our clip discussing health symptoms in children that indicate serious disease. Now let's continue with our discussion about why you should eat an apple a day. Number 5. Apples fight heart disease. For every 25 grams of apple you consume, you are 9% less likely to suffer a stroke. Is there a simpler way to put that? Apples can be great for your heart. When I mentioned the triterpenoids located in the peel a second ago, I didn't mention the other polyphenols that exist within it. One of these is a flavonoid known as epicatechin. While triterpenoids maintain proper blood sugar, epicatechin lowers your blood pressure. Flavonoids such as these are linked to a 20% lower risk of stroke. One study done in 2013 put apples up against cholesterol-lowering drugs known as statins. By the end, it was found that apples had a more potent effect against heart disease than the statins. This just gets better and better, doesn't it? Well, don't run to the grocery store just yet. Number 6. Apples keep your gut healthy. Everyone wants a healthy gut. After all, it's essential to our well-being. And what better way to help cleanse it of unwanted bacteria than to eat an apple? Ever heard of microbiome? Well, your microbiome is comprised of different kinds of bacteria that help control your gut's digestion. The amount of good and bad bacteria needs to be balanced in order for your body to remain healthy and function properly. If there's an imbalance, you may experience high blood pressure, weight gain, high cholesterol, and many other health issues. So how do we maintain a healthy balance? Apples contain a fiber known as pectin. This serves as a type of fuel for your healthy gut bacteria, growing inside your colon and transforming into healthy compounds. This is all the more reason to munch on an apple once a day. Now that we've got the gut taken care of, let's move on to the lungs, shall we? Number 7. Apples help asthma. Not only are 25 million Americans suffering from asthma, 8.4% of the country's children currently have it. It sounds a bit far-fetched, but if you're one of those people, an apple may be your answer to breathing a tad easier. The antioxidants in apples defend your lungs from harmful particles. The flavonoid quercetin helps to reduce inflammation and cleanse the immune system, making it easier for your lungs to function. I bet you didn't know that eating less than a quarter of an apple a day can decrease the severity of asthma by 10%. There's also good news for pregnant women. Research shows that the kids of women who eat apples on a routine basis during pregnancy show fewer signs of asthma before the age of 5. It's so ironic that apples fight asthma, because the amount of benefits this fruit carries is leaving me breathless. Alright, bad joke. I'll forget about it if you do. Let's move on. Number 8. Apples help your brain function. That's right, if you want better cognitive function, apparently apples hold the answer. Let's discuss apple juice for a minute. We've all had it at a certain point in our lives. In a study on mice, those that drank apple juice exhibited minimalized mental decline and produced more oxygen in their brain. Apple juice also helps to preserve the brain's neurotransmitters, like acetylcholine. This chemical works to send signals to other cells in your body. When your level of acetylcholine is low, you can become vulnerable to diseases such as Alzheimer's. To add to the good news, the quercetin located in apples will protect your brain cells from folding under oxidative stress and succumbing to free radicals. Now that's what I call food for thought. Are you an apple a day type of person? Would you consider being one after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.